It's the first time I've grown this. Look at it. Look how big that is. It's got all its babies. It's wonderful to have you join me today in my quite sunny backyard in Melbourne, Victoria. My name is Kayleen. Today we're going to be doing a few jobs. I've got several things that have been accumulating. I wanted to show them to you and share them. We will be potting up and planting a few things, and I need to deal with what I'm going to do to store my dahlia tubers now that it's getting cold and wet. So sit back and relax and let me do the work. About 3 weeks ago, I was fortunate to go on a fantastic tour in Burnley Gardens in Victoria, and the gentleman that led us on the tour gave us some cuttings of the purple sweet potato. So I've popped these in glass water, and in just 3 weeks they have got huge roots on them. And so I've brought them out to pot them up now, and I will need to protect them because it's pretty cold in Victoria, and they won't survive outside. So I need to get them into the pots so that they can last over the winter before I put them out again. Now what I have here is several cuttings. They all took, but some of them, as you see, I've got 2 lots of roots, so I'm able to divide them and make even more cuttings. Because the roots have developed in 2 spots, I'm able to chop it and have 2 pieces instead of 1 that will grow on. Even though it doesn't have leaves, I will be able to do that. Now that piece there, I've decided just to keep as 1 piece. But there was about 3 that I cut. You see this one I'll cut, and that has given me more plants. Growing these plants in water was very easy. They grew roots very fast, and I didn't need to add anything special to the water. And it's not like when you take cuttings and then you've got to add rooting powder or anything like that to the cuttings. They go straight in the soil once they've got some roots, and they'll adapt to the soil very quickly. And the soil I'm using here is a garden mix that I had ordered in bulk. So it was a mixture of mountain soil, manure, mushroom compost, but it wasn't the cleanest of mix, to be honest. And I really do think that the sweet potato slips would grow in just about anything. So we have got a lot of clay soil here. They've been quite happy in the ground in the clay soil when I've put them in. My biggest issue with sweet potato is the amount of time we get with the heat. We get quite intense heat, even though we're in Melbourne, but we don't have a long season for them. So having the slips started and protected, it's my hope that I'll get a massive head start to growing them next season. I do have some in the garden, and I will need to take slips off those before they die back so that I can have that variety as well, and do the same as I've done here. And that will give me even more for next season, which is rather exciting. I'm going to put my dahlia bulbs in here in dry soil and keep them inside in the laundry where it's cool, so that they don't dry out too much. Already they're starting to dry a little bit after pulling them. And I'm going to use the existing soil that I had in the pot because it's pretty dry. Safe. A bit more. I mean, I was going to put them in just in the pot underneath my potting bench, but the problem is something could dig them up. So just a shopping bag. They don't decompose too well, these bags, so that will be fine to keep it in. Keep it dark and cool. So I got a blood and bone. I had it on the veranda. Does anybody want to ask me how I got it down here at the end of the day quick? I threw it over the edge. This was always the risk, but I was lucky. So I'll give it a good dose of that because I really want these to be huge. This is the first time I've grown this. Look at it. Look how big that is. It's got all its babies. They'll grow on. But look at the size of it. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, you can't have it. Yeah, and these are all the little babies. So they'll grow on. They're trying to grow, I think. Look how big that is. They're the babies. Not all of them. The babies on the side. And I'm going to reuse, that's just bark, I'm going to reuse the potting mix too. Or should I say the mix from the Dahlias, mind you. Looks nice, isn't it? It's quite dark. I may have made that. I may have had like a little compost down the bottom going in that. Alright. Mix that through. Make nice big bulbs, hopefully. So what do we got? 5. This is a nice big one. So I'll put, it's probably actually too big for 5. It's too big for 5. This pot, 3 would fill it if they grow nicely. So I'll just put 3 in. Just a bit of mulch for the top, not much. And then I water it in. And this, I think, can go in the garden. So we'll just find a spot. Got stuff everywhere at the moment because I'm cleaning up. But, oh, where can I put it? Where can I put it? Where can I put it? I will just put them here. It's almost dark. You can't really tell. It's almost dark here. I'm going to put one there. I hope there's not already one in there, because I have planted stuff in here. I have planted these in here. Just added a couple more.